told you that Beyonce was coming and nobody wanted to believe me. And now look, you're on the phone with Discover and Capital One trying to raise that credit limit increase. And I don't know if it's going to happen because it's too late, because I've been told you to save your money. Well, I told you last week, but you know that Beyonce's coming. You knew that Beyonce was coming when you, first of all. Anyway, start the intro. Hey everyone, it is me, Asha C, and I am your host of Rap Talk. This is a segment series on my channel where I discuss everything music industry, music business related. So let's just get straight into it because we do have quite a few things to talk about. So I told y'all that Beyonce is going on tour. So today, as of Wednesday, February 1st, the first month of Black History, Beyonce announced that she will be going on a Renaissance World Tour, and I called it last week in the video. Y'all wasn't believing me though. Y'all wasn't hearing me. She will be kicking off the tour internationally, and she'll be going to literally the whole entire world. She starts off in Sweden, and all I know is that on the 5th of August, she is going to be in the DMV, Landover, Maryland. She would pick the most trenchiest spot to be at, but it's okay, Beyonce, because I'm gonna be there for you. And I might skip a pay period or two for these tickets, but it's okay, Beyonce boo boo, you're worth it. I promise you're worth it, and I'm gonna enjoy myself because I've been listening to Beyonce since I was like a kid, like a youngin', and I'm excited for this tour because now I got like adult money and now I can really like cut up and have fun on this tour. But I'm so excited. This is going to be a really amazing tour. I know that the production, the song selection, the way she mixes things, like I know that this tour is going to be the one. I don't feel like it's gonna be her last, but I feel like after this she's gonna cool it, maybe, you know, take a break, maybe put out a little album or something out. She may do like a few shows here and there. I feel like she'd do like selective performances. I think she's in her Vegas residency era. Beyonce is never going to actually retire, but I always think that she's always gonna be working, whether it's philanthropic, say that 3 times, philanthropic. I feel like she's gonna just do things, fashion, I feel like she's going to build Parkwood Entertainment, maybe continue to like mentor Chloe and Halle, or maybe even sign other artists to her label. I think that she would definitely do that. So I'm really proud of Beyonce and just everything that she has just become. And Beyonce, there you go, raising the bar, snatching my edges, stealing all my money, but it's okay, boo boo, because like I said, you're worth it. Speaking of tours, Weezy F Baby will be going on tour. Now he will be hitting up 14 cities, and this is called the Welcome to the Carter tour. And so I'm surprised that well, I'm from the DMV area, I'm from Maryland, and he's in the Fillmore, which is in Silver Spring, which is not a big venue, and I'm very surprised because Wayne is a huge artist. He's been out literally all of our lives since like the late 90s to the early 2000s, and so I don't understand why he's in a small venue. Wayne is a star. Like, he needs to be in the Capital One Arena, if not the FedEx. Like, I feel like Wayne would sell out, but you know, I'm not going to that concert because I'm not gonna be squished in a room for $300 and I'm standing. I need to meet Wayne at that point. Like, they need to change that. I absolutely love tour and festival season. I'm so excited that now, you know, I'm able to go. I'm in a better position to go, so I'm excited. But will I be going to this Wayne tour? I don't know. My pockets, you know, I might have to be on the phone with Discover, like, can I get a credit limit increase? Because, you know, my favorite artists are going on tour and I need the funds. But nah. So, Latto put her panties on eBay. Let me unpack this. So how did we get here? So last week that I covered that Latto and Ice Spice, people claimed that they were beefing because Latto couldn't finish the lyric to Bikini Bottom, which is Ice Spice's like kind of breakout, like, you know, single, one of her breakout singles. And so people thought that is shade, but you have to understand that when these songs are on TikTok, you literally you only know about 30 minutes, probably 30 minutes. You only know 30 seconds to 1 minute of the song. So I wouldn't have fault her for that because, like, bro, my attention span, TikTok, these songs, it's just so much to keep up with. So I definitely understood. Ice Spice had kind of pledged her allegiance to being a Nicki Minaj fan, or a Barb, twice. She actually did a magazine spread where there was a Nicki Minaj poster in the back, and then she actually said it on the song, and I'll insert the clip here.
If it's fuck, then it's stuck like Cardi. I fuck with her, but you know that I'm a Bobby.
Here's where the barbs come in. So Ice Spice had a song, Princess Diana, and she was just like, bees don't be taking nothing from me but notes. You know, she copying my emos, basically copying what I do. Ice Spice has an infamous pose where she kind of bends down and grabs her little kitty cat, and you know, is very sensual and everything. And so Latto took this as a picture like that. And then her panties were showing in the one picture, and then another pair of panties were the same. They're alleging that it was the same pair of panties. So one, going back to the picture, people are claiming that Latto is copying Ice Spice or jealous or they're beefing, which is not true because they haven't said anything about each other. So how do you know? And just because someone is a fan of Nicki Minaj doesn't mean that they have to dislike her ops, or because that argument, like, it was both of their fault. Like, it didn't need to go there. As a person who is a sensible barb, that interaction between her and Latto shouldn't have happened, and it could have been handled better on both sides. I think it was both of their fault, but that's either here nor there, relevant. Like I said, the barbs do this all the time. It's like a cycle. They'll find the artist. The artist, the rap girl will come out. And Nicki Minaj hasn't even been saying anything, and that's the crazy part. She hasn't really said anything, so she hasn't even given Ice Spice a stamp of approval, an acknowledgement, or nothing. But Ice Spice has, pledged her alleged, allegiance to, Nicki Minaj or whatever, and which is fine. And so what they're doing to Latto is they're kind of like tearing her down. And understand, hey, you come for someone's fave, but I just feel like to really like waste your time and go out your way, especially when your fave is not even on that person anymore, they're on their own type of thing. I feel like that's borderline bling, and that's a bit much. People claimed that Latto was, wearing used her panties. She's wearing her panties twice, and I'm just like, well, we all own a washing machine. She showed a video basically saying that, hey, like, I got a lot of panty drawers, and I don't just be wearing my drawers and da 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 da. And then she posted her drawers on eBay, which I really didn't understand. And then someone reported it because you can't sell used or soiled clothing items on eBay, so the post was taken down, and it went for like $87,000, which I really think it was probably like her or something, or like somebody on her team, but I don't necessarily think that someone was paying for Latto's panties. Then again, stranger things have happened. But I don't like the Stan Wars and everything, because I'm just like, it doesn't make it fun anymore. Like, yeah, like, when the Beehive and the Rihanna Navy would kind of like go back and forth, like, it would be like, it was like fun banter, but like, I mean, like, certain fan bases, the barbs, I love y'all, I love us, but some sectors of us have the tendency to take it too far. And so, and that leads me to Chica versus the barbs. Child, let's just get into what happened with them. Chica tweeted, y'all love a light-skinned mid-rapper. Then she followed this tweet by saying, to each their own, screaming at the in the quotes, because I have yet to say a name and never would, because it's not a critique of her, but of the public, and how it is easy to rise when you're not discernibly black or dark skin specifically. But y'all be mad at the marginalized voice. They just jealous. Screaming at all the Drake mentions, because exactly. Someone says, they added Chica and they said, you leave Big Latto alone, you damn beast. And someone said, that's my cousin, she be rapping. And then, this was a very, very disgusting mention. Someone said, of course you're jealous. I can't even read this, but they basically said very, racially slurs and being fat phobic and everything like that. All of that was not needed. And then she ended it with Ice Spice is coming. Then a Nicki Minaj barb said, stay chunky, loser. They responded to her initial tweet. And then Chica responded and said, for sure, dude, with the picture. And then this person said, sign with love, the Society Against Obesity Foundation, with a Nicki Minaj meme. Then Chica posted a picture of Nicki Minaj that is obviously probably photoshopped, of Nicki Minaj at the Essence Festival performing. And so one of the fans said, pulling up to your apartment right now, run it, Chica. And so Chica says, I support body positivity. Any reaction occurring at this very moment is projection of what they feel about fat bodies, not me. And so someone said, why are you, asked Chica why is she receiving all this hate. She said, I vague tweeted about bad rappers. I got called obese, posted a photo of their fave to point out that selective body shaming is hypocritical, and got internet jumped by psychopaths. Someone said, from Pop Vulture said, you made a judgment on someone else's appearance being light-skinned, and now you're mad that it's happening to you. Someone said, y'all are effing dense. Acting like colorism hasn't been a thing. All she says is dark skin and light skin hype should be equal. The dark skinned person did the same thing, and half of these light skins do. It just wouldn't be as hyped, let's be real. Just an example, Chica didn't even drop names. And they just kind of go on, and people kind of are defending Chica, and then they're defending Nicki Minaj. And here's my thing. I understand your admiration for an artist and their music, but there comes a time where you have to kind of live in the real world and understand that this person doesn't necessarily know you, or they may, your fave may follow you, but it's just like they don't know you, and you don't really know them. You just know what you are presented. You know what they show you, And so I feel like what certain sectors of the Barbs do is super scary, leaking addresses and harassing people. And you guys have to understand that there are going to be some people that don't like Nicki Minaj. There are going to be some people that don't like Latto. There's going to be some people that don't like Cardi B. But for you to go and slander the people and find their address, it really does nothing for you. It's very extremely harmful. And suppose if someone were to unalive themselves because of what you did and what you said to them, how would you feel? And I remember the same thing happened to Kimberly Foster on For Harriet, and so she critiqued Nicki Minaj openly, and the Barbs doxed her as well, and they're doxing Chica. This is what the Barbs are known for. Some Barbs are die-hard stans of Nicki Minaj are known to do. And so I do agree that, one, I'm not condoning anything that happened to Chica. I'm not condoning her getting bullied. I'm not condoning her being fat shamed and doxed. No. But you are a celebrity. You are a rapper. You know that you have a lot of following and a lot of impact. And so what you say, people will pick up on it and run with it. You know these people are crazy. And I'm not saying that what happened to her was okay, but you just have to have discernment and be careful with what you're saying on the internet. Chica still thinks that she is just a regular person. Well, she is a regular person, but she's a regular person with a platform. Therefore, when you have a platform, you have to be responsible with the things you say. Me studying PR and media relations and everything, I am noticing that your public image is everything. How people perceive you is everything. Chica has been open with a lot of her struggles and everything, and I just feel like a lot of people will try to use that against her and everything, which is wrong. And she is a bigger woman. She is not the industry standards of what you would say, and so yeah, people will use that against her, but it's wrong at the end of the day. What she said was valid, but I just don't feel like it should have been said, because it's just like, it's something we already know. It's something we already get. And I just feel like if you wanted to have that conversation, or if you wanted to say something like that, why not put it in a song? Why not put it in some music? Why not do that? But just to kind of go off in tweets, like, you just can't, as a celebrity, as a rapper, as a person who is signed to like a major label, you cannot tweet like that. You can't tweet like the average Joe, because people are gonna notice it and they're gonna come for you, and they're gonna pull apart the things that you say. And I just feel like you just have to watch what you say, but at the same time, watch what you say to people. Watch how you respond to things. If you are a fan of a person, like, relax, it's not that serious. Okay, so this person said this, all right. It's not going to take away from the person's artistry, their impact, or their legacy, and it's not going to do you nothing to just leave them alone. I want to talk about Lola Brooke and Billy B, and is there some beef going on between them. So Lola Brooke is a rapper. She is from Brooklyn, I believe, and she has a song called Don't Play With It, which has been going really viral on social media. It even led her to land a record deal and everything. And so the feature on there was another rapper, Billy B. And so I see a lot of discourse on TikTok where people are just, and Billy B kind of fed into it, where, Lola B has been Lola Brooke has been getting a lot of notoriety and a lot of cosigns from Lil Kim, A Boogie, so many rappers. She's really being embraced, Joe Budden as well. And so she's really being embraced by a lot of people, a lot of, you know, movers and shakers in hip hop. And so people are just, why isn't Billy B getting the same thing? She's on the song too. The song went viral, but just not for her part. People gravitated towards Lola's part, not Billy's. When I listened to the song, Billy B's verse was hard. It was good. Like, it was really, really good. But you cannot be upset that you're not getting booked to come out with her. You know, you can't. No. Let me not say that. You can get upset, but it's where you communicate it. Social media is not the forum. Social media is the breeding ground for confusion and chaos and turmoil in your life, especially if you have a big platform. Literally what I just said like 3 minutes ago. And people compared Glorilla to they kind of compared Glorilla's situation, how Glorilla brought her friends along. But the thing is that what I see from Glorilla and her friends, K Carbon, Gloss Up, Aliza, Slamaroni, what I see the difference between those girls is that they were actually friends. They were actually doing music prior. Like, they've done a lot of music together and they stuck together, and she brought them kind of with her. Like, she didn't forget about them. It's like, it's one song. And the thing is that the hit song that Glorilla had didn't feature them. They were in the music video, but it didn't feature them. So it's not really comparable. And it's just like Lola's verse, "Give me beso, mwah, extendo," like, it was a very catchy lyric, and it just caught on and gravitated to the people. And I just feel like Billy shouldn't necessarily be salty. I feel like, in my opinion, Lola should. It would be the nice thing or the right thing for her to bring her friend along. But if she doesn't, it's like, it's music business, it's politics. Like, it is what it is in respect. But for you to go on social media and make discourse, it makes it worse. If that's your homegirl or somebody that you know have a rapport with, why don't you talk to her about it and maybe see if you guys could like work something out? So I've said a mouthful, so I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Rap Talk, and until next time, bye.